Yo, what is going on, guys? This is failing YouTuber Marvin, and I have for you guys today another YouTube gameplay. The gameplay you guys are going to be watching in the background today is a 39-2 team deathmatch on the map Turbine, using the M8A1, the OG setup, quick draw reflex in stock with the B2 3R as backup, and I'm using the Killstreak Stealth Chopper, VSAT, and Escort Drone. I died from two very bullshit deaths, as you guys will see later in this game. Actually, one of them's very early in the game. It's just before I even had any kills, I died a really BS death. You guys will see them. I'll let that gameplay play out in the background. But anyway, recently my channel's been doing very well. We've been pulling almost over 50 likes every video. Some of them have been getting like 60 plus likes. Some of them haven't quite gotten to 50. Others are like barely past 50. But you know, that's really good ratings. A lot of people get much worse ratings than that. So I very much appreciate the support on the videos, guys. I can tell you guys really like Black Ops 2, but also, you guys just gotta let me know at the comment. You know, if you want to see some Black Ops 3, just let me know. Doesn't mean you don't have to leave a like on the video, but you just let me know with a comment. That's what the comment section is there for, communicating with me, and I can communicate with you guys as well. Twitter works for that too. Also, my channel has recently been growing really fast. I've gotten 100 subscribers in the past 6 days, just from, you know, getting my channel out there, and people think that my videos are good enough that they'll subscribe to me and, you know, give me a chance, and I think that's great. Thank you guys all so much who have recently subscribed. I very much appreciate that. Today's going to be another top 5 video, and it's going to be the top 5 things I like about doing YouTube. And number 5 is going to be, it gives me a reason to play Call of Duty, and it also kind of lets me show off my skills. So, as you guys know, I've been playing Call of Duty. Actually, some of you guys may not know this. Call of Duty Ghosts was actually my first Call of Duty. Doesn't mean I like the game. It just happened to be when I started playing Call of Duty multiplayer. And so that's, what, 3 years? I've been playing Call of Duty for like 3 years now. I probably got that wrong, but yeah, 3 years, I think, is how long I've been playing Call of Duty. So I've gotten quite a bit of practice. I've gotten a lot better than when I very first started, that's for sure. I have like a 2.4 KD in Black Ops 2, and I screw around so much in this game, it's not even funny. Like, I don't really even play for stats. It gives me a chance to show off my skill. It gives you guys something entertaining to watch in the background, and it gives me a reason to play Call of Duty. Instead of sitting there wasting my time playing Call of Duty when I could be doing better things, I'm doing it for a reason, to get gameplay for you guys, and, you know, make different videos sometimes live. Number 4 is I can share my taste in music with you guys, whether this is like a montage. I know a lot of montages. People were asking me, what's the song you used, or hey, great song, you know. I'm sure some of you guys downloaded or bought the songs after hearing them, you know, just because you now know of different music, whether it's non-copyright or copyright. I mean, I've been doing the edits and I've been using different copyright music, and I know some of you guys have heard them, some of you guys have not, but you know, a lot of you guys have clicked on these edits, the Weeknd edit, the Eminem edit. You know, a lot of these people are, you know, very popular people, and you guys have heard their music before, but you know, you might have not heard that certain song. And then for non-copyright music, I'm sure, you know, these aren't as popular artists, so, you know, some of these montage songs you guys haven't heard before, but I always leave a link to them in the description, or the name of it at least, so you guys know the song. And then background music in itself, you know, you're probably hearing TheFatRat Unity right now. That's the song I'm always used for background music. Well, not always, but I use it quite a bit. And, you know, it's one of my favorite songs. It's very underused, and that's probably a good thing, because when things get overused, it, you know, makes it a lot worse, no matter how good it is. But, you know, excellent song. I don't hear it too much, and it's just a great song for background music. Very upbeat, very entertaining to listen to. Love that song. And I love being able to share my taste in music with you guys. Number 3 is getting feedback on a video, whether it's good or bad feedback. I'm not talking about the feedback when someone's like, nice video, shitty video, whatever you say. I'm talking about the feedback where someone actually goes into detail what I did right or what I did wrong with the video. I really appreciate that, and I really love when I get feedback like that, because it lets me know and it helps me improve. You know, if somebody says, hey, you did something specifically wrong, like for the edit, somebody was saying, you know, try to sync it up better or use cinematics. I think it was my boy Snapsy. He was saying that I should try to use more cinematics, and I'm probably going to do that. You know, I'll probably try to use more music in my next edit and do some cinematics, because those do look really cool. You know, this guy was streaming yesterday that I was watching. He was basically, his name's Poisonous Avocado. I'm actually going to give a shout out to this guy, and I'll talk about this in a minute. But I want to talk about him for a minute, okay? He was doing this stream. He was doing channel reviews. He was basically going to people's channels, you know, whoever wanted him to go to their channel, they would just type it in the chat, hey, can you review my channel? And so I asked him to. I'm like, hey, can you review my channel? And he was saying, he watched the Hilarious Dildo story, you know, he saw the title, he was like, I wanted to see this. And he was talking about how I kind of rambled on a little bit too much. I should have gotten onto the story faster. This is a question I want to pose to you guys, okay? Do you guys think I make these commentaries too long? Do I talk too much? Or do you guys think I'm just on topic enough? Like, like, my deal with that story was I knew it was going to be kind of short if I didn't talk about a few things before it, so I wanted to talk about a few other things, you know. I mean, they're talking about cereal, eating it in the middle of the day. That was just something I could throw in that was kind of relatable, kind of just a little bullshit topic that would be funny. And I just want to do that to make the video a little bit longer. Now, I don't know if you guys like that. You guys gotta let me know if you like shorter or longer commentaries down below. Also, this guy does Shoutout Sunday. So if you guys don't know what Shoutout Sunday is, these different YouTubers, generally fairly small YouTubers, do this thing called Shoutout Sunday. Every single Sunday, they will shout out anywhere from 1 to 5 people. It's usually either 3 or 5. They'll shout out these people. They'll say, you know, to win the next shout out for Shoutout Sunday the next week, you have to go to these winners and say that whatever YouTuber it was that's doing it, sent them. You know, say that I sent you, whatever. That's what they'll say. And then you have to do that, and they also say, oh, you have to subscribe to me and stay active on my channel. Now, they always say, oh, you know, I'm doing this to try to help out the community, help smaller, underrated channels grow. Now, let's face the facts here. If you were trying to do that, we wouldn't have to stay active on your channel. It would just be whoever's actually underrated. Now, Poisonous Avocado, he was saying in his Shoutout Sunday that he's doing it to help people, and that you don't have to stay active. He said you don't even have to sub to him to do it. Now, I did it, and, you know, I watched some of his videos, and I don't necessarily watch every single one. I don't watch YouTube that much, but you know, I actually do that specifically because he said you don't have to. Now, I think that's great. He's actually trying to help the community out. He's not trying to force people to sub to him, and I actually want to give a shout out to this guy for doing that. I think that's really awesome, you know. I really appreciate honesty, and you don't see it too much on YouTube anymore, and I just think that's awesome. So if you guys want to go check out his channel, it will be linked at the top of the description, and I just think that's great. Number 2 is going to be making people's days, and vice versa, as a matter of fact. So, you know, I've had different videos. One of them was literally titled Bad Day, where I was just having a bad day, but I still managed to get out a video, and, you know, the video did well. I got a lot of support on it. You guys were appreciating that I was posting my video of the day, even though I didn't particularly want to. And, you know, I've had different bad days where I just post up a video, didn't really want to post up the video, and the video just gets killed with support, and it's just amazing. And you guys have really made my day with some of these videos, you know, just getting a lot of likes and a lot of just feedback on it. Good feedback, bad feedback even sometimes. It's just really great, and it can even go vice versa. I've gotten some comments from you guys saying, you know, you were just having a shitty day, and you saw my video, and it really brightened up your day. It even made your day, some of you guys said, and I think that's just really awesome that I can make people's days brighter with my videos, you know, make some people laugh, and I just think that's an excellent thing, and, you know, vice versa. My videos do well and makes my day brighter too. Number 1 is rant videos. I love making them. You guys love hearing them. Now, the last one I made, I think that was, you know, just a straight up rant video. I didn't even have any kind of bullet points. I don't have very many bullet points for this one. I literally just have, you know, quick little bullet points of the top 5. It's like a 5-line bullet point list, which is why this commentary probably sounds terrible. But it was things that pissed me off episode 2. And, you know, in that video, I talked about how my parents were just being really disagreeable, and I just had to get a lot of things off my chest, and I did that. And you guys really enjoyed the video. You guys related to it a lot, and it got like 60+ likes. It was just awesome, and I love being able to just, you know, sit down and vent to you guys, and, you know, have an audience to be able to talk to, you know. And it's not just like, oh, you talk to a friend, you be like, oh, my parents are just terrible, they're doing all this. I can get on the mic and be 100% honest with you guys and tell you guys about my life, and you guys can appreciate that, and, you know, maybe even tell me about yours. And I just think it's really awesome that I can make videos like that. And, you know, I don't have to make every video some kind of thing Call of Duty related, and I just think it's cool. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for the top 5 list. I don't know exactly how long this video will have been, but I probably would have thrown in some gameplay after the first one if it was longer than the first gameplay. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed the video. Follow me on social media. Links will be down in the description below. Subscribe for more if you haven't already. This has been Failing YouTuber Marvin. Have a sexy day, guys.